Hey guys, just wanted to make a quick video on David Tennant returning to Doctor Who as the Doctor. He's picked a really weird time though. I am happy because he's my childhood man. Like he was in Doctor Who's prime. To me, he's the best Doctor. Well, probably for the modern Doctor Who because it seems like for the old one, I guess was it Tom Baker. He was the fourth Doctor, and I guess he was the best in that original Doctor Who back in the 60s and stuff. Yeah. But for me, with what I grew up with, like David Tennant was the best man. He just had everything you'd want in a doctor, man. And it's just the thing is, he's come back in the worst era of Doctor Who, kind of like how Marvel right now is in its worst era. And I guess Hugh Jackman wants to come back as Wolverine, but Marvel's not doing that good right now. Hell, DC's doing so much better. I'm gonna make a video on that tomorrow as well about Black Adam's success and its box office success. Yeah, I'm so happy for that movie. It was such a great movie. Probably my second favorite movie this year. I mean, Everything Everywhere All at Once is still my favorite, but DC, yes, you have a chance to be back on top again finally, because Marvel's going to crap right now. So, but we'll talk about that tomorrow, because today it's about David Tennant returning, and I was just kind of using that as an example because the last season of Doctor Who was god awful. I mean, the other season was average. I actually liked Jodie's first season into this show. I know a lot of people didn't like her back then, but I was okay with her. Then the second season started to get a bit average, and it's mainly because of the storytelling that's the problem. I like her as the Doctor, but it was the storytelling that was letting her down. And then when you get to the season that just happened, oh my god, oh, the story just, it got to the point where I had to quit the show, man. It got too bad. Yeah. Ugh. Like with all these different versions of the Doctors and just some of the dumb stories that was doing, that wasn't even Doctor Who. Like, ugh. They went too far, and now David Tennant's back. But even though he's the best Doctor and he probably can still play a good Doctor, oh, it's just that he's in the worst hour of Doctor Who. So I don't know if it's gonna be any good. Because I love him so much as the Doctor, but I mean, because David Tennant's back, I'll try watch it because he was in the best time of Doctor Who, so I gotta give it a shot, man. I'll try. And for people who've been watching my channel from the very beginning, and I talk about from Walk Universe when it was Walk Universe Gaming, and I was reviewing some of the seasons from Jodie. I guess you can kind of see my full opinion from there anyway, but and you've kind of realized that I kind of stopped reviewing Doctor Who because I was reviewing it before, but it just got too bad for me. I couldn't continue. It got too bad. The last time I rage quit Doctor Who was for Matt Smith, but he's not a bad Doctor. I just kind of got. I just, it's just there was something that was missing with his Doctor. I mean, he was definitely a good Doctor, but I mean, I at least watched 2 seasons and enjoyed them. I mean, by the end of the second season, I was like, and I didn't even bother with the third. Yeah. And then with David Capaldi, I mean, I liked him, but then also those things. I mean, I was still able to watch all 3 seasons of David Capaldi, but there were still things that were missing to make him truly a great Doctor. And it's the same with Geordie, but even worse now because there was only one good season for me, and then the other one, oh, so average. And then I'd even bother with what's happening now, oh, because it just got too bad. I did quit. Yeah. So we're just gonna have to wait and see, I guess. Hopefully they won't treat him dirty, because man, you literally have. It's like they just used and got David Tennant back because you know they're losing their fans right now. Like I've been watching this show since I was a kid, when the show first returned in its modern era, back in the 2000s, the early 2000s. And from the 2000s to right now, it's just gone so bad, man. To the point where it's a corpse at this point, and it could probably get cancelled because this show's been going for so long. Like it's been 60 years yet, I think. And I'm talking about both the old era and the modern era combined. That's like 60 years, right? And it just sucks how bad things have got because I used to love this show. Like every Sunday watching this, it was one of my favorite things about Sunday. It was basically going to my grandma's and having Sunday dinner and then watching Doctor Who afterwards. Like it was the best, and oh, it just sucks how bad things have got. Because both me and my auntie used to talk about the show all the time. The Not anymore because the show's just got so bad. So we'll just see what David Tennant can do. I mean, it's not David Tennant, it's the writers. They need to actually, if they're getting back at David Tennant, like they need to take advantage, like bring their A game. I thought the guy from Sex Education was going to be the Doctor next, but I don't know what's happening now. I mean, it's cool that David Tennant's back. He's the best, but if he's come back in the worst hour and they're going to write him poorly to the point where they literally ruin his character, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. And that's all I'll say for now, guys. So, yeah. What do you guys think? Do you think it's good that David Tennant's back? Do you think they'll do him well? Or did you want the other Doctor who was supposed to play as a Doctor to be the Doctor? Because I'm kind of shocked they didn't really go with that, but maybe people wouldn't have liked that. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.